What's going on YouTube? This is the first episode of our new series, which is making the music video. We hope you enjoy it. Now this will just show how actual poor we are. Bands don't need tables when you've got bins. Bins for days. Shoot some ideas. What do we want it to be about, like the video? Like, shall we try and timeline it a bit?
So if we can have young people, a group of youngsters,
Yeah.
hanging on the streets.
Kind of doing what we would have
Ah,
done.
what we were doing, like what everyone does really.
Still do
I
that
never
now,
done
man.
that though, I never done that though.
I never.
I never done that. I was a good boy, I was 18, Dad.
And so is that going to be like all the way through, or have we got other suggestions?
I think that would be like good for the verses,
Aye. Right.
and then maybe have someone like a couple older, but they're still together from that time,
Right.
sitting in a room.
Just like past and present.
Yeah.
Past and present kind of thing. I like that idea.
Because in the room, like you could, like for the choruses, like let it go, and the couple's kind of arguing.
Yeah.
And then I think what we could do as well is like at the end of the last verse, we could have like someone who's actually in the room telling them to let it go,
Right, I get you. That
like
would work.
the mum or someone coming
Yeah.
down to say to the couple,
Exactly,
he's
yeah.
arguing all the time, you need to let it go.
Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, basically.
All couples sitting.
And with the band shots, like remember I said the whole TV thing?
Yeah.
We could also, if we don't do that,
No, we should. That's a brilliant
is it,
idea.
well I'm just saying if we don't though, then it's just, what do you think it'd just be like us, like you could either do us like in the background maybe,
Right.
like say like if they're fighting in like a house or something, us just playing in the background something. Like, the guy's like in bed, he gets up and everything and he goes to the bathroom. As he closes the mirror, they're like behind him,
Right.
and they follow him to the house, but the whole band's like going
That's quite a good
following
idea,
him,
actually.
We do both. We do
something like that, yeah.
as well as on the telly.
Yeah, just so we're like everywhere. You
Yeah.
know, like,
So does that mean that we're going to be around the youngsters as well? Or shall
no,
we-
that would just be like little cutscenes, as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if they're like, or like, if you don't want to put the actual band in that shot, like say the kids are sitting in the field or some shit like that, and they pull out an album and it's an album.
Mm.
That would work, like, because then you're getting instant back to the album as well, aren't you?
Yeah, and also like it's just small things. Like if they're in their rooms at some point, put posters up of like our posters and shit.
You could even do that at the beginning, eh? You could do like
Like they're all grouping, like starting
somebody's going-
texting each other to meet.
aye, and
That's
then
good, like that dog. So they're like all texting each other ready to go and that, and maybe
Like
have.
one man revival show tonight. And
Aye, but what you could also do is
Peter Lee.
there was a Sailor V stereophonic song. What they're doing is like the party at the beginning. They had handbags and glad bags like playing, like really quiet.
right.
So we could maybe have Dreams or Save Me just in the background on the intro. Like they're listening to it
like,
as they're going
like
out.
through a transistor radio or
Yeah.
some shit like that. I like that.
So I'm saying if you're doing it down like Crimden,
Right.
is that location, do you reckon?
Aye.
So you can get the sea, and then or you could do it at Horden Beach Banks, because there's like a pathway that leads you on like up into the streets. So I had an idea of it like starting in the beach banks when it's getting like dusky. They're starting to walk up, and as they're going up, like obviously all the street lights are
Starting to fit.
are
Aye.
on and stuff. You know what I mean?
So, where are you thinking for band shots? Are we doing that as well? Do you think?
Do you think we should?
I think we'd have to really.
Yeah.
If it's going to be on the TV,
Aye. Being a music video. Would
Yeah. What can? Yeah.
because they put us on the TV as well. Like, because I think it'd be tricky if you had us on the TV and then playing like say in the dining room and they're arguing in the living room.
Yeah.
But it needs to be like a open kind of thing, so you've got the dining room in
We
there.
just need a bedroom, don't we, as well, for like if the kids are in the.
Right, easy to do that, just do it in our Lee's bedroom.
Yeah. Would we perform it live or not live, but
Just like in a club somewhere.
Aye, or do you think like outside
Or
somewhere?
just like an actual scene. What about
would it not be worth
abandoned
doing
building?
wherever these are going to be, like wherever their location
One
is?
of us in the background or all of us in the
Like
background.
we should then do our video in that location without them there. Do you know what I mean? So like it would mean that we would be playing either on Horden Beach or whatever, but without any youngsters being there. So it's just like our shots. It's the only thing that I don't want to do is just throw it in like an abandoned building when it's got nothing to do with any of the rest of the year.
That's true.
So it's got to like a thingy in with it really.
What you could do, an idea is like
Because that's only just for us to go on the telly, isn't it?
yeah.
But a music video we're going to have to be in it at some point as
No,
well.
that's what I'm saying, we will be. Because every time it's going into the...
Like in and out of us.
It'll always be dotting in and out of us.
But do you think that's the kind of thing that we should do? Because I don't think we should go to like a club or out, because I don't think it'll work.
I like the bedroom idea.
Aye.
See, if you don't use the bedroom, you can just use a room, like Blink do in the rock show. You know, they're just like in a room,
Aye.
and then they're like every now and then from the cutscenes it goes to them type thing like that. If you do it into the bedroom, it will connect a little bit more with the story. If you got kids in that room, like fucking looking at the album with the poster or some shit like that,
Yeah.
then you can be like on the bed or some shit, like singing towards the camera and that, you know.
I get what you mean now. It's like I would just be playing in the background when they're either having a discussion or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll be behind kind of thing, and they would be talking,
Yeah,
and I would be looking at the camera whilst they were like doing whatever.
or looking at them, yeah, or even that, yeah, like that. So it's like two different things, you know. And then when it goes to the band scene, like I was saying in the room, like the camera will be in the corner like that, and we're just playing towards it, the room like full of posters and shit. And that.
Yeah. Because if anything, what we should look at doing is try and do all of them, and then whatever doesn't work, just fucking chuck it out.
Yeah, get as much as possible.
Oh, I definitely
But we'd rather get the content and then.
bin it if you don't need it.
Aye. And then. See, because that would probably work as well, like as I was saying, like around that area.
Yeah.
If we were like in the background of like all the kids like having drinks and not remembering when they were young, then like it could be like we're always there, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
like when
yeah.
they are grown up,
We start
like
there
and they're sitting
everything,
in the room arguing, then if it is just me even behind, just like singing to the camera, then you're still in them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So what we've been doing today is we've been putting together a timeline as to what we're going to do for our new single, Let It Go, and seeing about what locations we need, what we want the band to do, what we want everyone else to do. Pretty much got everything now that we can do, and so now it's just about implementing everything else, getting the venues, getting everything sorted that we need, and yeah, the basics of getting a video.
Just throw out the keys, another lie you can't